fascinating. There's no storm, and yet you look at the weather maps, and there's all these colors blocked in the counties along the coast with advisories, and it's all because of this high pressure, which is up here in the northeast. So the high pressure itself is more than 1,000 miles away. Then you got this wind around it going a couple thousand miles, and that's helping to push the water onshore. The east wind. You know, I always say there's nothing good about an east wind, and I know there's caveats to that because there is sometimes good things about an east wind, but not this week here. It is affecting our weather all the way from South Carolina, Georgia, Florida. This long fetch of air over the ocean water is going to pile up the water on the shore. That will bring coastal erosion. That will also bring some coastal flooding concerns. That will also bring the showers in. The surf is up. Rip current risk is high. There's a lot of issues with this east wind this week. So right now, here's the winds. West Palm Beach gusting to nearly 30. Miami's not too bad. And also very interesting on the west coast of the Florida Peninsula, winds will not be that bad today. In fact, they will be offshore. So you should have a pretty flat sea out here. Not looking at any major problems for you. It's happening on the east coast. It's also happening on the panhandle as well. You can see how some of these waves are up here, up close to 9 feet. And we'll be watching for the rip current risk to be high here as well. Now, the other issue, of course, is going to be the coastal flooding. And Kelly's looking into that. All right, I feel like that's a playbook you had setting up there, Jim, right, with all your markings on the screen. Yeah. All right, the weather playbook. We need that. And we're going to lay it out for you right here, too, in terms of what you can expect play-by-play in the weather today. Fort Lauderdale, we start the day with a little bit of rain, a couple of drops here on the camera. The rain has moved in. The wind has actually picked up, and now we're gusting to 37 miles per hour. So let's look at the forecast for you, because unfortunately, this isn't going to change a whole lot today. You'll get some breaks. Right now, we're getting that little bit of shower activity moving on in, but you can see what's over the northern Bahamas. That's going to come in today, and there will be more behind it. So with these east winds, we're going to keep getting these showers coming in, especially to the southeast coast of Florida. Eventually, the showers make it all the way over to the west coast, so we get the rain in Tampa. We have the chance of it around Naples as well today, and into perhaps Orlando and into the Jacksonville area. It's hit or miss, but there's still, not a day that you completely say is dry. Much more bigger chance further south, and because of that, the rain will be adding up a bit more further south as well. Here's the forecast into Wednesday, and then Thursday. Thursday, more pronounced area of rain comes on in, so we'll be looking at thunderstorms, a windy, blustery, raw kind of day out there. Rain adding up to several inches, maybe 3 to 5 across southeastern Florida. All right, let's switch gears and talk about this.
Thank you, Kelly. The U.S. military is sending support to the Caribbean in the aftermath of Hurricane Maria at Dobbins Air Reserve Base in Marietta, Georgia. Pretty close to the Weather Channel here, actually. That includes dozens of air and medical cargo transports, and it's serving as a temporary medical hub for some of the most vulnerable storm survivors.
Colonel Pat Campbell is commander of the 94th Operations Group, and he joins us now in studio. Good to have you here, Colonel Campbell.
It's good to be here. Thank you.
First, to set up, what is the 94th Operations Group's role in the hurricane relief?
Supporting traffic, cargo movement, etc.
Delivery.
That is correct. We had
to get that equipment from
correct.
Point A to point B to point C.
We're kind of an air
dialysis.
That's
brought
correct.
Back some 70 that have been transported down to Emory Hospital.
That's correct. We've actually picked up about 250 patients.
Let's talk about getting people from Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands here. What are some of the challenges?
Coordinate with other aircraft.
Well, we
think there's got to be air traffic control, right, directing planes in. Real quick, can we talk about hurricane relief missions? Did you all fly those during Maria and Irma?
Colonel Pat Campbell, thank you for your service, and thanks for talking to us this morning. Again, the relief effort underway from Dobbins Air